Hey folks, how are you doing? So, haven't made a video in a couple days, but been working, but nothing was finished because I just took off too many things and then just slowly finished. Wanted to do the set that are here. Wanted to do a knife that I promised to a good customer. So first off, that's for you, Antra. It's a really nice clean satin grind, flat grind, nice and lean. It's a mini Bowie with that bamboo, kind of like a book match, but it's a cross grain, so it's a fake book match. Scales, pretty nice. Carbon fiber front pin and the stainless steel linear tube, nice and comfortable. Nice shaping, I love how it looks, you know, it's like book match from the top and the bottom. Pretty cool wood this. It has a little rock pattern instead of a jimping in the thumb ramp, and then chamfer bevels on the big curve and just rounded on the front curve, so just something interesting. Takedown sheet, the fold over, that actually will be with the leather loop. And let's start from the beginning, what I started working on. So first one, these are going all on the Gearbastion. First one of the set is a small EDC frame lock, and you see just nice subtle rock pattern, that natural pattern, rock pattern, whatever, nice and subtle, with the bronzed and kind of like brushed off peaks, which is pretty cool, I think. And a pretty cool pocket clip. This one runs on bearings. I did fit the bearings in. Flips really nice. Also the little rock pattern is on the thumb studs, just to go with the theme. Good lockup. It flips really cool. The funny thing is you cannot really open it slowly. Like when you press into the thumb stud, it just flies open like a rocket. Because that detent is just right. It's not too hard. It's not hard to open at all, but it just flies open like a rocket. So that's pretty nice. Perfectly centered. This one is really nice. Convex grind, pretty much full high convex. Nice and lean, like almost zero grind. The bevel is so microscopical. Stone wash finish. Let me see if you can pick it up. Yep, there. So that's the small frame lock, EDC frame lock. Now next one was a small flipper in the same configuration, bronzed with brushed off peaks. I don't know if you can pick, yeah, you can kind of pick it up there. Those peaks are like brushed off, like worn out. It's actually orange peeled, and then it's just brushed off. Same pocket clip. They're all pretty much the same. Flips nicely. This one is perfectly centered. Good detent. Opens. Pretty nice, good lockup. Not too early, but definitely a lot earlier than I used to do. I learned how to do it, so it's about almost halfway into the lock bar, so it like all the forces from the corner of the lock face go into the middle, in the center of the lock bar. As long as you do that or further, it's good, it's solid, it's not gonna shear off that lock face. This one is pretty nice, so that's that one, small flipper. And to finish the set off, but this one was a pain in the ass, and this one will be slightly cheaper because it's off-centered, and for the world of it, I cannot, you know, it's not bad, it's almost centered, but it's slightly microscopically off-centered, and I cannot do anything with it. It's a large flipper. You see, that's why actually one of the ways I try to fix the centering, it helped a lot, is using these pivots, these screws. They sit more flush and they let me adjust it a little bit more, a little bit better. Everything works perfect, it's nice and smooth, flies open like a rocket, good detent, good lockup. This one is a little later, but nice and solid lockup. But like I said, it's microscopically off-centered. That's why I will put a little better price on this one than what it would be normally. All of them have slight little rock pattern on the flipper, like I do on all of them, just because it's so hard to clean up there. I don't have anything small enough to make it really good, and the rock pattern just fits there nicely on the rock. You know, it gives you, it doesn't make it uncomfortable, but actually like rounds it off a little more, makes it even more comfortable than if it was just squared off. So that's that. And the last one, some of you guys know that I'm not big on the bolsters. Not a fan of the bolsters. This one still will need a little bit of work. I will probably play with it for a day or two and then put it up on Gearbastion. But I had to try it. I had this material. It's that, I think it's called M3. It's from Macecraft. It's actually pretty cool looking material. And I didn't want to use it on the scales, the whole piece like that. I had the two scales like this. So I actually did a little milling job on the 670 carbon fiber. And I have two scales for the EDC I'm gonna be doing sometime soon, a regular fixed blade. And the third piece that left off, you know, from the, imagine this was like that. So the third one was just single one. And I figured I'll do the folding knife out of it. So actually, I'm gonna be honest, the connection wasn't perfect. It was my first time doing something like that with milling, and I don't know if I used the wrong bit or something, some wrong setting with the mill. It wasn't perfect. So my kind of cheat was make this cool little, like a groove. It's kind of like a finger groove too. You know, your finger sits there nicely, but it's a little cheat. It kind of hides that imperfection that was there in the joint, and I kind of purposely placed it where the index finger would have a, you know, little groove anyway. So that's that. This one is still a little sticky. That's one of the things I have to work out. I also have to wear in the bearings a little bit. I just finished it. So you see you have that 670 carbon fiber that has the subtle rock pattern. Don't pay attention to my dirty fingernails, I'm a worker. Titanium screws on this one. So you see that bolster is pretty cool actually. That handle material, the M3, it has that metallic look to it. It's actually pretty cool handle material, I think. Don't know if you can make it up. It's like bluish, metallic blue and black. And the other side I did just stonewash, blasted and stonewash rock pattern. And the Damascus pocket lip in the shape of a snake, kind of like snake. And it's super light. I mean, obviously this doesn't have a liner, so it has a lot more flex. If you press it like this, it has a lot more flex than the regular full tie. But it's still plenty strong, you know, it's still nice and strong. You see, I have to wear out the bearings a little bit. It still needs some playing, breaking in, but it is gonna be just as good as any other one, because the detent is good. It's just a matter of wearing out the bearings. You know, the little grooves, making it all nice and smooth. The detent also, the little groove for the detent. But I like it. Oh, one more thing is this one has that slight little micro rock pattern on the spine as well, just to make it a little interesting. But it's really nice siding grind, flat grind, very clean, very sharp. That's just the oil, this thing. So let me know what you think, guys. Like I said, this one I will just play with it, make sure that everything perfect, all the bearings and everything, so it's smooth. Get rid of the sticky lock. I don't know what is that about. There might be just something little there. And probably in a day or two I will put it up on Gearbastion. But this one is pretty cool. It's ridiculously light. My fingers are really in big pain from these three. They had all kinds of problems when I was doing them, especially the one with the large one with the centering. That was like really, like I was scratching my head big time. What the hell was going on? So working, what is it, almost 4 days now working with the folders, and my fingers are killing me. So definitely gonna get some nice rest, and probably some gun videos soon too, finally. So guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Thank you for the support. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.